What if everyone jumped at the same time? Let's say one day, for no particular reason, every human on Earth agrees to do one thing: jump. All at once. From Tokyo to Toronto, everyone picks a time and place, sets their alarm, and prepares to hop. Over 8 billion people, all jumping together. But what would actually happen? Would it cause an earthquake? Could it shift the planet? Break the internet? Let's find out. First, we need to organize this massive synchronized leap. Coordinating billions of people across time zones is already a logistical nightmare. But for the sake of argument, let's imagine everyone gathers in one spot, just to make the science easier. A giant, flat, sturdy piece of land. Like, say, the Sahara Desert or maybe Kansas, if the residents don't mind. When the clock strikes jump time, 8 billion people, together weighing around 600 million tons, bend their knees and leap. And nothing happens. At least, not to the Earth. See, Earth is massive. Its mass is about 6 times 10 to the 24th kilograms. That's 6 followed by 24 zeros. Compared to that, 600 million tons is like trying to move a bowling ball with a puff of air. Even if everyone jumped as hard as they could, Earth wouldn't budge. But what about the shock wave, you might ask? Well, yes, the ground would feel something. A lot, actually. When 8 billion feet hit the ground at the same time, that's a lot of impact. It might register on seismographs as a small earthquake, especially near the epicenter of the jump, but not a big one. Think of it like a stadium full of fans stomping during a goal, except multiplied by a few million. It could crack a few sidewalks, rattle a window or two, and give seismologists a very confusing day. If the jump happens in cities, the local effects could be worse. Buildings aren't usually designed for synchronized human earthquakes. Glass might shatter, old walls might collapse, and more than a few people might regret jumping on a rooftop. Elevators would definitely get confused. And then, of course, there's the real problem, the landing. Jumping isn't just about going up, it's also about coming down. When 8 billion bodies fall back to Earth, they release energy, a lot of it. The combined kinetic energy of the landing could be around 10 to the 15th power joules, enough to power the United States for several hours. Thankfully, that energy is spread across the whole globe, so we don't vaporize Kansas. But still, the local impact would be loud, chaotic, and possibly injurious. Thousands of sprained ankles, millions of broken flip-flops, an international shortage of ibuprofen. Let's not forget the birds. If you thought they hated fireworks, imagine 8 billion humans suddenly launching into their airspace. Migratory patterns would be thrown off, pigeons would riot, and somewhere in Australia, a seagull would file a noise complaint. Oh, and one more thing. If everyone's jumping at the same time, they're also not doing other things, like driving cars, flying planes, operating machines, or performing surgery. The economic and logistical consequences of everyone pausing to jump could be significant. Air traffic control would panic. A few satellites might notice weird vibration patterns. Someone, somewhere, would definitely trip over a cat mid-jump. But despite all that, the Earth itself remains unbothered. It's just too big. Our collective leap is like flicking a marble sitting next to Mount Everest. Sure, we might cause a little chaos on the surface, but the planet doesn't even notice. No orbital shifts. No axis tilts, no cracks opening to swallow us whole. And yet, even knowing all this, people would still do it. Because the idea of unity, of everyone doing the same silly thing at the same moment, is powerful. For once, the entire species coordinating a harmless, joyous, ridiculous act. That's kind of beautiful, even if it does result in a twisted ankle and a confused dog or two. So next time someone asks you, what if everyone jumped at the same time? You can say, well, the Earth wouldn't move, but maybe we would.